What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all your love and support. Over 1,000 episodes, 500,000 plus streams around the globe. Would not be possible without you guys, so I thank you for that. If you haven't already gotten your Girls Night Out tickets, I don't know what you're waiting for. All right, when these tickets run out, because they will, I'm not going to have any extras. So if you want to jump onto this premiere of Ocean's 8 here in Marietta, GA, along with food and a whole bunch of great things. I've got some pretty awesome sponsors. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I am One Love Ash. So follow me and you can see some of the sponsors and some of the great stuff that I'm giving away. I got some pretty big announcements coming, so stay tuned for that. Today, I'm joined by the founder and designer of Endure Beauty, the beautiful Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Hey there. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Nikki. So let our audience know, where are you from? Where do you represent?
I am actually in Raleigh, North Carolina, and founded Endure Beauty in August of 2016. But was really still working my day job as a medical device rep and just pitching the products on Instagram a couple nights a week until I dove fully into this endeavor May 10th of 2017. And then really the rest has been history after that. It's been great, but it's gone by very quickly, and I feel like I've just kind of been moving forward with blinders on and just letting someone else lead the way.
Yeah.
So, it's really been surreal for sure.
Okay. So. Yes. What is the driving force behind Endure Beauty?
Oh, my goodness. The backstory to the brand is in 2010, I lost my daughter. Her name was Chyler Nicole Huebner, through a tragic backover accident. And I really, really entered the depths of hell on that day. And soon after the accident, my husband and I were approached by the Ronald McDonald House charities to go forth with our story in order to help support this new project called the Family Room Project. And they were actually trying to open a room or fund a room that was going to be at Wake Med in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and decided that we were going to jump on the project and go forth with our story. And when we did, we were able to raise about $189,000 in about a month. And so we were able to move forward with the room, along with support Chapel Hill and Duke. Ever since then, I've really just felt this tug at my heart to continue raising money for this project in particular, obviously, because there is a plaque on the wall that has Chyler's, picture, and they are dedicated to her. Sorry, I'll probably choke up. So the way Endure Beauty really came about was by chance, because I started wearing eyelash extensions about 5 years ago, and I noticed that I was having these aftercare struggles with removing makeup and drying them after the extensions became wet. So what I did is I partnered with a friend of mine who's a fashion designer and a local manufacturing facility here in Raleigh, and started prototyping different fabrics and weaves that I would try to blot dry the extensions with or remove eye makeup with. And so I landed on these two little prototypes, and I honestly had no intention of bringing them to market whatsoever until my lash artist kept saying, "What are you doing at home to maintain your extensions? Because you never have, makeup buildup or gunk buildup, and your retention is so great every, 2 to 3 weeks when you come in for your fill-in appointment." She's like, "What are you doing?" And I kind of laughed and came in with my two little prototype cloths, and I said, "Well, this is what I remove my makeup with, and then this is what I dry my extensions with." And I was kind of embarrassed to show her my two little prototypes. But she was like, "Genius, why have you not done something with this yet? There's nothing like it on the market." And I really was going to let it rest at that point. But then something in my heart just kept tugging at me. Wait a minute. This is something you can create to help support these family room projects. You know, you're tapping people out with asking for money every year, and you're, falling short on coming up with different ideas to raise money. Just do it. Something just kept tugging and tugging and tugging at me. So I just started pitching it on Instagram a couple nights a week. And I was still working my day job, so I would work my day job, get my boys to bed, and then at night, a few nights a week, I would put it out on Instagram, and I started getting hits from New York to Miami to Dallas to California, and that was in like August of 2016. And whenever I landed a collaboration label out of LA, I knew right then I wasn't going to be able to handle it all.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy to think about, even talk about. But so then I decided to quit my day job, and then I relaunched the company on Chyler's birthday, which is May 10th of 2017. And so here I am coming up on the year anniversary, and now I am distributed all over Europe, Australia, Canada. I have a few collaboration brands now in the United States. I'm working on another really large collaboration brand out of LA. And so I'm a little overwhelmed. I feel blessed, but I'm so it's good.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a new arena for you, but what a beautiful way to celebrate your baby girl. And I know that she's smiling down at mama and proud of everything that you've done. So I tip my hat to you on that, Nikki. Because that's amazing.
I appreciate it.
That is beautiful.
I can't say that I really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think
I just know that I'm being guided by some divinity or something. Something has really just made me close my eyes and dive head first and just go with it.
And yeah, because sometimes the crazy thing is, like, we go through things in life, and sometimes even as you're building a brand or something, there's really no blueprint to tell you exactly how to do this and exactly how to do that and to make this successful. It's really about trial and error, and you have figured out your path. So I applaud that.
It's funny, and I like that you said that it is about trial and error, because when I came out with the eye makeup removal cloth and the drying cloth was the first cloth, and I had 3 different sizes. Well, quickly I knew that the smaller cloth was selling the most. You eliminate the other 2, and then lash artists would say, "Oh no, we need something to help us clean." So then I prototyped those, and it really is trial and error, and you're not going to get it right. And I feel like, one thing is you always have to innovate, and you have to be willing to change, and you have to be willing to try things, and then you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're definitely going to, that's with everything in life. But I think if you just don't give up, that persistence is really what creates the brand and creates the story and creates your journey, really.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I agree on that. All right, you guys, so hang tight with us. We will be back. We'll be right back with Nikki. We're taking a break real quick, and we're going to find out how she's commemorating this year's May 10th celebration of 1 year, over a year in business, and celebrating, of course, her baby girl. So, you guys, hang tight, and we will be right back. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. Why not make it comfortable with Casper? Ash Brown here from Ash Said It Daily. Casper products are cleverly designed to mimic human curves, providing supportive comfort for all body types. When I'm touring around the world, there's always one important detail missing: my Casper bed. I can't wait to get home for a restful night's sleep. There's nothing like it. The experts at Casper work tirelessly to make a quality sleep surface that cradles your natural geometry in all the right places. The prices are affordable because Casper cuts out the middleman and sells directly to you. They're all designed, developed, and assembled right here in the U.S. Don't forget about Casper's 100-night risk-free Sleep On It trial. Get $50 towards select mattresses by visiting casper.com/ash and using ASH, ASH, at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Get your Casper mattress for a restful night. Visit casper.com/ash. Promo code ASH. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. I appreciate you guys so much. We're talking with Nikki of Endure Beauty. Yes, this amazing line that is world renowned. It continues to circulate. If you guys haven't heard about Endure, you're going to hear about them much more pretty soon. So, Nikki, what is going on this year's May 10th?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I really started wrapping my head around the industry and really thinking from the consumer standpoint, being, with the cloths, how do I clean these? Help me with aftercare, how do I remove makeup? How do I, dry them? So we landed that. Well, then I started thinking about what is some other upgrade or service that I would really like to go along with getting lash extensions. And where I came up with this is, for example, when you go and get a massage or whatnot, and they offer you a paraffin foot scrub for like an extra $10 or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started thinking along that, that realm of design. And I thought to myself, okay, so they're using these iPads underneath my eyes right now to use as a backdrop for the lash artist to lash, put your extensions on. And I thought, oh my goodness, I've had 3 hours of sleep last night. The kids had me up. I was playing musical beds. I've got these bags and dark circles. What if I could turn this iPad into an upgrade to my lash service where I'm getting a depuffing or, dark circle treatment while I'm getting my lashes done?
Wow.
So, I know, I'm so excited about this. And so, you should see me. I've been walking around the house with these iPads because my kids and my boys and I have all boys now, so they're kind of looking at me like, Mom, what is that? And so I started working with some formulary chemists and started creating different solutions that could be added onto the backdrop iPads to the lash artist, where they can offer 4 different treatments now as an upgrade to the lash service, as well as they can retail the treatments for the client to take them home for at-home use. So I'm so excited about these. They are made with all organic materials. I'm working with a formulary chemist lab out of Florida. And I'll have 4 different formulations. So they are the Endure Under Eye Gel Therapy. I called it therapy instead of treatment because I feel like self-care is really the best form of therapy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how I came up with that. And so there's going to be a hydration formula, 2 different anti-aging formulas. You have to be careful. I have to say like rejuvenating and renewing because the FDA doesn't like that crazy word anti-aging. And then there's going to be a depuffing and dark circle formula. So 4 different options you can choose from. But you can also buy them and use them on yourself at home as well.
Yeah. And another thing I really love about your company is that you take people's health into consideration. Nowadays everybody is needing to be a lot more cautious and careful about what we're putting on our bodies and what we're putting in our bodies. And the fact that you guys really take that into account, I applaud you again, Nikki, because you guys are rock stars.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, and I agree. And I'm not going to say that I'm not the one who will, I'm not like super strict on like my diet and everything. I think everything in moderation. But I felt like from a design standpoint and from, a company and a brand in general, I thought, hey, if we could do it in a more organic way, why not?
Right.
That was really my stance on it. So my products are actually distributed in a couple organic beauty distributors as well. And that arena is really growing at a rapid pace for sure.
Definitely making a big splash. So last but certainly not least, what advice can you offer to any aspiring inventors?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's so much.
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh my gosh, I'm like, there is a list a mile long because I'm still learning. I think it's there's so many things when I think about that. I think first of all, just realize that you are not going to be able to do this all by yourself because as as an innovator myself, at first I thought, oh, I can do all of this. I can take this all on. And then I learned very quickly that I was going to have to shuffle out different roles to different people and really trust what they had to come back with, and really keep an open mind about their constructive criticisms, because, just really keeping a broad spectrum open mind is really going to help you get to the best final product, because we as humans don't think alike. We don't see things in the same way. So whenever I have an idea, I never want to take full credit for the final outcome being just me. No way.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to do it alone. Number two is to breathe. Just realize that every now and then, I'm still learning that one. I'm like, but it's crucial to life. So you need to take a breath every now and then and decompress, because I notice when I go hard and I've got a deadline or I want something out a certain way, when I start going, 1,000 miles a minute and I don't take a minute to breathe and decompress, that I just end up starting from scratch again. I get nowhere. There's so many. I could go on and on and on. But, just don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid, because fear will ruin you. Fear will prevent you from even taking that first leap or that first, jump that you need to go. And you can't really think about what everybody thinks either. You have to go with what your gut is telling you, and you don't need to think and listen to all the whispers in the background. You just need to follow your heart and follow your dream. And if you're genuine enough and it really is truly supposed to happen, people see that, and it happens.
Absolutely. Nikki, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. You are more than welcome back on the program. Whenever you've got something to announce, just let me know and we will set that up.
Okay. I would love that. I'll send you some samples too. So I'll send you an email and I'll send you some of the sachets.
Yes, definitely. We'll talk off air. But Nikki, let everyone know the best way to get in contact with you and to follow your social.
Okay, so to follow me on Instagram, it's Endure_Lash, ENDURE_Lash. And then Facebook would be EndureLash. And then on the website, there's all kinds of videos in the Endure Beauty Studio where you can see the products in action. And so that is EndureLash.com.
All right. Sounds like a plan. We appreciate you, Nikki. Much more success 2018 and beyond. Yes, the takeover's happening.
Thank you so much, you too.
No. And thank you guys for downloading the show. We appreciate you so very much. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. Until next time, you guys.